This video has a little bit of everything: polishing, steaming, a curtain fail, and even a peek at my bathroom makeover where it is today. Real life and random moments. It's that kind of day.
This is G. Oh, this is G.
We noticed today that the top of the shelf was looking just a little bit dull, so I'm going to go over it with some Old English oil to bring back some of that shine. This shelf has been with us for quite a while. I think we picked it up at the Goodwill about 10 years ago for maybe $5. It was old even then, and it's got some character. It's one of those pieces that have been moved around the house a dozen times and always finds a new purpose somewhere. And here's Lulu showing off her new purple bow. This is just a quick pickup. I'm just going around the room, gathering a few things into this bin that need to be put elsewhere. I'm not going to move them yet. I've got a few other things to finish first, but for now, at least everything's corralled into one spot, and that makes the space feel a lot better. You know you're a fur mama when you can't pick up a room without finding at least a few cat or dog toys along the way. Oh, the stovetop is looking some rough today. Just awful. I made a corned beef last night and never got around to wiping it down, and then breakfast happened on top of that, so it's definitely time for a deep clean. I'm pulling out my 2-in-1 steam mop, but this time I'm taking the mop head off and using it as a handheld. It honestly amazes me what this steamer can do with just the power of water. It takes almost everything right off with no chemicals and no scrubbing, just steam doing the work. For all of you that love answering questions, what is something small that's made a big difference in your home lately? A tool, a habit, or even maybe just a new way of doing things? Let me know in the comments below. So I've been hanging on to these curtains and this rod forever because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with them. I finally found a place for them only to realize the curtains that I had ordered were way too short for what I wanted to do. I completely forgot that I had ordered a shorter length. I don't even know why I did. Now I've got a few choices. I can take them down and buy something different. I can take them down and find something that I already have and replace them with those. Or I can sew some more length on them, maybe with a fun pop of color. I'm thinking like a teal green that ties in with the living room curtains for a fun pop of color that will bounce off the living room curtains. What do you think? Would you start fresh? Would you get creative and add some color? What would you do? And here we are in the bathroom, and let me tell you, it was begging to be cleaned. It definitely needed it because we've been doing a lot of little projects up here lately. As you can see, the wall right before my shower still needs some love. We had to pull the trim down, patch, and mud it up, and just take care of a few things. We also started putting tiles down on the floor, and we realized that we need to get a stronger adhesive because some of them stuck and some didn't. So for now, we're just being super careful, trying not to get the floor too wet or scuff anything up. But towards the end of this video, you'll get to see a sneak peek at the mostly finished floor. It's about 99% complete, and once we get the trim back up and a little bit more painting done, we will finally be able to call this bathroom done. Hallelujah. As you can see in this shot, the shower trim wall is right here, and the trim for the door is over here as well. Both of those need to be popped back on, and we still need to buy new trim for the bottom of the walls. It's going to have something a little extra wide because whoever drywalled in here was, let's just say, drywall challenged. I don't know what happened there, but we're rolling with it. We're moving right along with this bathroom, not as quickly as I'd like, but it's still progress. I've been holding on to a few pictures to hang up here for what feels like forever, and I will be so glad when I can finally get them on the wall and we can finally call this project done once and for all. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a cheat with my shower tonight. The cleaner I use usually does most of the work for me if I just let it sit for a while. It's by Nature's Place, and you can find it at Hannaford supermarkets. And it really helps loosen everything up most of the time. I just spray it on, let it do its thing, and then give it a quick wipe with a cloth. But tonight, I'm just letting it sit and then rinsing it down with hot water. Most of the time, that works well enough unless I've let the shower go for just a little bit too long. I decided instead of letting the walls stay wet, I just go ahead and either squeegee them down, or some parts I used a paper towel to wipe it down. That way it'll dry without all the water spots, because our water here is pretty hard. If you leave it be, it'll spot up in no time at all. I didn't notice it while I was filming, but watching this back, oh my lord, my shirt looks like I just wrestled a pack of cats, and that drywall has really had its way with me. You'll notice if you've been following me for a while that most of the time when I'm cleaning the bathroom, I like to use paper towels. I just like being able to wipe everything up and toss the germs straight into the trash. It feels cleaner and quicker that way. The rugs are feeling the bathroom makeover too. They're getting a quick shake out in the hallway, and then I'll put them right back down as soon as I vacuum this floor up. And right here, you can see how the floor is turning out. I'm honestly not unhappy with it at all. I just wish I were a little bit better at any kind of tiling. I had to finish a few of these myself, and just getting those edges right is not exactly my strong suit. Like I mentioned before, some of the tiles stuck and some didn't, so we're going to need to go back in with a bit of contractor cement and make sure they stay put. So once that's done, I'm planning to go over the whole floor with some floor wax to seal everything in and give it a nice finished look and to keep water from seeping underneath. I know, you're not really supposed to shake rugs in the house, but here we are. Sometimes you just do what works, and let me tell you, it's cold outside. So I'll happily just vacuum this mess up. And finally, all finished with the bathroom, well, the cleaning part anyway. We still have a little journey ahead of us with all the finishing touches, but I'm really hoping that when it's done, it'll be a space that we love and enjoy for years to come. Because if I have to come back in here and do any more of this stuff, I will start pulling my hair out. It's literally driving me insane. I just want it done and over with. And as promised, it's time to vacuum this rug up because of course I shook all the other rugs right onto it, so naturally we got a mess out here to clean up too. This wraps up another day of cleaning here at my home. It might not have been perfectly planned, but that's the beauty of royal life. A little mess, a little progress, and sharing it with some wonderful friends. Thank you for spending time with me today. I love you. You are perfect as you are. Happy cleaning, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.